How we going, guys? The Loot Gamer over here, and welcome to another episode of really cool gaming loot. Over here, people, we've got the Xbox Elite Series 2 gaming controller. I want to sort of show you guys the really cool unboxing of this. As we can see over here, fellas, 249.95 Australian dollars. In the US, you guys are paying around the 150 mark. Let me know at the comments below. But in case you guys want to see some more really cool controller reviews, I unboxed the really awesome Namco Revolution Pro Unlimited gaming controller with the really cool buttons at the back. If you guys want to check out a video of that, I'll leave a link at the comment below. But of course, let's check out this really epic looking Elite Series 2 controller. Having a look at the packaging over here, fellas, 249.95 Australian dollars, much cheaper than the other premium controllers, which I'm used to paying 300 bucks. The Razer Raju was 350 and the Namco Revolution was 300. So you guys are paying a much more affordable price point. Still expensive, but a little bit affordable. But I'm really loving this sort of packaging, as you guys can sort of see Elite Series 2 with the nice silver. On this side over here, sort of tells you exactly all of the specifications you get. So we grab ourselves interchangeable D-pad. So you're able to use the traditional one or this really awesome silver one there. We also grab ourselves interchangeable thumbsticks. So we get ourselves 3 sets of thumbsticks, which I'll show you guys shortly. Also some really cool pedals at the back here, as you guys could sort of see here, which I'll sort of show you guys all the features of. We also grab ourselves a carrying case and a charging dock, which is pretty neat because honestly, none of these controllers that I've seen have a charging dock. We also grab ourselves a USB-C cable as well. So we're getting ourselves a whole lot of cool goodies here. But now let me unbox this right now and see, I'll sort of show you guys exactly what we get here. Alrighty, fellas, now let's take this out of the box itself. I just cut it with my knife there. Let me sort of just slide it open, nice and easy. One thing I love about Xbox controllers, guys, is they're so easy to just slide off. But have a look at this beautiful green sort of feel here, guys. It looks really premium and beautiful. Really nice carrying case over here. Really nice. Of course, we grab ourselves an empty box here. Let me sort of open this up and see what we get on the other side. So I'm taking that off, place that to the side. We do not want to see that. So over here should be your USB-C cable. Let me sort of open this up slowly for you guys. Really nice and braided. You got to really appreciate braided cables because these things break easily, as you guys know. But of course, our USB-C cable with the Xbox logo over there, as we can sort of see. Let me place that to the side. What else do we get here? Of course, we got ourselves some instruction manual stuff. Don't you guys want to see this stuff? But let me just sort of show you the outline, of course. So we grab ourselves a really cool Elite Series 2. Of course, all of the instructions of this lovely controller itself. I'll place that one to the side. And of course, our warranty guide, which is nice. And of course, a Game Pass that I can't show you guys, but you guys may have seen it, which is all good, but I'll probably use it after this video. But we also get ourselves a really awesome Ultimate Game Pass, which is pretty sick. So we are getting a whole lot of cool features in this controller. But now let me place that to the side there. And now let's have a look at this beautiful looking Elite Series 2 controller. One neat feature, fellas, of grabbing this Elite Series 2 controller is you guys grab yourselves the free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for 14 days free trial here. So it's really cool to see that Microsoft are giving back to their consumers over here. So in case you guys are interested about getting this controller, at least we grab ourselves an extra incentive. Having a look at the packaging over here, guys. Xbox, we can sort of see the logo over there. Really nice and plain. At the back over here, just really nice and plain. But in case you guys wanted to sort of hang this on top of your wall or whatever, you can do it over there. But now let's open this up over here and see exactly what to expect over here. But oh man, guys, have a look at how beautiful this looks, man. Really beautiful looking packaging here, really antique, and I'm absolutely loving the presentation over here. But now let me just sort of move this controller to the side and sort of show you guys exactly what we get inside this pouch. So the first thing we get over here, guys, is the thumbstick screwy over here, which you're able to sort of change the tension of your analog stick over here. So you're actually able to remove this and actually change how fast this actually moves over here. But I'll sort of show you guys that later on. But that's the tool over there. As you guys can sort of see, a really nice sort of metal tool over there that you're able to use to change your thumbstick's pressure. Over here, of course, is all our different kind of analog sticks here. Really loving how premium this looks like, as you guys can see, nice and shiny with a really nice sort of grip over there. So in case one of your analog sticks sort of break, at least you also get that as well, which is nice to see. We also get ourselves another one over here, as you guys can sort of see here, with all the circles there. So in case you guys prefer something with a bit of grip there, you could choose that one. With this one at the bottom over here is a bit more flat, so especially if you guys prefer a very flat looking thumbstick, we also have that too. And we also have ourselves another one on the side there. Over here, of course, is our D-pad. So in case you guys prefer to use this D-pad, you're actually able to place this inside your controller itself. But honestly, I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll probably just leave that in there. And the coolest thing about this all, fellas, is this really awesome looking charging dock over here. So have a look at this, guys. Really nice and beautiful. All you gotta just do is place your controller on top of it and kabam, it's charging. So I'm assuming, obviously, yeah, of course, you connect your USB-C, and this should obviously be the front of it. So from my understanding, all you gotta just do is probably place it like that, and kabam, it should charge. So really nice and simple sort of elements inside here. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of what you guys get inside here. I really think it's kind of cool. But now let's have a look at this beautiful looking controller and see all the awesome looking details. Having a look at the charging port over here, fellas, was actually my mistake. So from my understanding, the controller at the back over here sort of connects it just like that. So you actually rest your controller on the charging dock like that. So not like this, because of course this is where you sync and also charge your controller. But in case you guys want to charge it this way, this is how it's supposed to be. So a really cool looking feature. So let me know what you guys think of that, but I think it's kind of cool. Having a look at the controller over here, guys, I'm absolutely loving the design features, yeah, especially this sort of rubber-like feel, yeah. So your hands actually won't slip out of this controller at all. So I'm really loving this. And it even continues all the way to the back here, as you can see, all the way here. So you get that sort of consistent rubber feel. So in case you guys thought the first Xbox Elite controller was slippery, this one is not. So a really nice feature. As we can see over here at the face here and this really cool looking directional pad, you're able to actually change that. So all you got to just do right now is just sort of take it out just like that and then replace it with the other one that you guys are used to from the other Elite Series controller, and you're able to really use that. So you guys get all kinds of customization there, but honestly for me, I prefer the other one because you guys get yourself a bit more precision using this one. But one other neat feature that I do like is you're able to actually remove your thumbsticks over there, and you're able to somehow change the pressure distance here. So as you can see, it's moving really fast, but if I want to somehow make it a bit more stiff, they give you this really cool looking tool here, and as you guys can see there, it has all kinds of directions. Yeah, you're able to somehow use this tool, make it a bit more slower like that, and then now it becomes more stiff. So in case you guys like playing RPGs, you can. If you guys want to play first-person shooters, you can somehow just sort of twist it back, and then it'll come back to an original Xbox One controller, really nice and fast. So that's one neat feature that I really do like about this controller. As you guys saw earlier in the video, you're able to pick between 4 different thumbsticks. So they actually give you another one over here, which is nice and smooth and concave. A really nice taller one, so especially if you guys want a really long stem and something a bit different. As you guys can sort of see, it's a bit shorter, but if you guys prefer something longer, you guys can have that, which is pretty cool. If you guys do prefer something with a bit of texture on it, with all the circles, which is a pretty nice feature, and of course, it gives you another one. So, you know, a really nice additive, yeah, especially for that price point of $250 itself. But of course, having a look at these buttons, yeah, they all do feel the same. And this button in the middle, yeah, sort of changes your profile. So if you want to, you know, play the profile of what the Outer Worlds, just press this button once. If you want to sort of play a different game, just press a different profile. But you could pick up to 3 different profiles on this controller itself. So it's pretty neat. And to turn on the controller, all you guys got to just do is hold on to it just like that. And go bam, it turns on. And unfortunately, with this controller, you actually have to pair it each time you connect it to your PC. Unlike with the Revolution Pro controller, it'll just automatically connect without you having to reconnect it because it had a USB dongle. But now having a look at the back of this controller itself, fellas, this is where all of the goodies happen because I absolutely love this part. So of course, these paddle pads over here are really nice to use, especially when you know, if you've got big hands. It's really easy to use and very ergonomic itself. So one thing I do like about these, of course, you're actually able to take them off. So especially if you don't want to, you know, use this one, or if you want to do somehow take it off, it's really that easy. Just take it off like that. And it's also magnetic too. So all you guys got to just do is just do that and go bam. It actually just goes on. So it's actually not hard to take off and even put back on. So Microsoft did a really great job. And one thing I love about this too, guys, is as you guys can sort of see, these sort of buttons, yeah, you're able to somehow move it up. So if you want the travel distance to actually go really down like that, you can. If you want it to be a little shorter, all you got to just do is tap it down like that, and it gets a little bit shorter. But if you guys want the travel distance to be very minimal, like that, as you guys could see, able to really adjust these. So you get all kinds of different, you know, travel movements of these back buttons. Yeah, so a really nice additive. Yeah, and of course these 3 buttons over here, they somehow can charge your controller itself. So I really love the wireless aspect of charging this because most Elite controllers don't come with that. looking on this side over here, guys, we can sort of see a really nice sort of texture here. So they wanted to create some sort of grip-like feel. So of course we get our LT and RT buttons here, and then our RB and LB buttons. And over here, this button, of course, is our pairing button. So they haven't really changed that. And of course, over here, you obviously charge your controller itself. So really beautiful looking controller, and on top of it we get ourselves a USB-C and a transfer port over there too. So we are getting a whole lot of value in this controller. But the massive question is this worth, you know, this hefty price point of 250 Australian dollars? All I could say is it's a pretty subjective thing. But what would you guys do? Would you guys be picking up a controller at this kind of price point? But let me sort of go through all kinds of other features with this controller and see whether it's worth that hefty price point. Having a look at the software over here, fellas, it's really nice and intuitive to use. This is called the Xbox Accessories app. So somehow customizes your controller to your heart's content. So in case you guys want to change any kind of button on this controller, you really can. And this is where the controller itself really does shine. So all you got to do right now, guys, is go to the app and then go to configure, and then you'll be able to change everything. So I've created an Outer World profile. As you guys can sort of see the background, the Outer World. It's a really awesome game here. So all I got to do right now is just somehow go over here, sort of change the name of the profile if I really wanted to, or I'm able to somehow customize everything. So all I got to do over here, guys, is see the mapping size here. So I'm able to really change any single button that I want to. So for example, if I wanted to change one of my pedals here, I can somehow tap on that and then go over here and then go to the primary pedal. I'm able to use any of these buttons that I really want to. So if I want to change it to right stick up, I really can, or whatever button I really want to. So this is across the whole entire software, fellas. Really awesome. Yeah, so I'm able to even change a shift button if I really wanted to, a use shift button to anything over here, guys. So this is really awesome. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But it doesn't even stop there. You're able to really change your left stick, your right stick, and all these sticks. So even the sort of sensitivity curve, in case you guys want it to be a bit more sensitive, you can. And that also works on the right stick as well. Your triggers too, so especially if you guys want something not to be too sensitive, but even when you even touch the trigger, yeah, it even shows you that the sensitivity itself. So I'm absolutely loving this app, fellas. Even the vibration itself, if you want all haptic feedback sort of vibrations, you can have it, and all four corners, yeah, so left, right, bottom left, and bottom right is all incorporated inside this. So a really neat feature. And of course, you're able to change the brightness of the Xbox logo on your controller here too. So, you know, you guys get a whole lot of customization with this controller. So, you know, honestly, for me, this is the most comfortable controller I've used in a very long time. But again, fellas, that 250 Australian dollars to pay, pretty hard to justify that. Alrighty, fellas, over here we're playing the Outer Worlds, and of course this controller works absolutely perfect with it, but one thing I don't like is the fact that you actually have to reconnect your controller every time you disconnect it. So if your PC turns off and you've connected your controller before and paired it, you have to reconnect it, go through your Bluetooth settings again, and then connect it. So that's a bit disappointing, especially at the price point of $250. But of course, over here, of course, let's play some Outer World stuff and sort of see how this controller sort of performs whilst playing the game. Because honestly, I've had no issues at all. No lag like the Razer Roger controller. It plays like an absolute charm. You know, you're getting really great frame rates. I'm playing on the RTX 2080 Ti's. 2 of them in SLI. And of course, this game is supposed to support it, but hopefully it will soon. And I'm really loving the vibrations because you get an extra layer of immersion when using this controller. And he's just getting shot. But yeah, guys, performance wise, this controller performs as expected, especially at the price point of $250. But yeah, let me take down this dude. Ooh, encumbered. You cannot sprint or travel while encumbered. Damn. All right, I better get better now. Reminds me so much of Fallout. But yeah, fellas, performance, you are getting what you're paying for when it comes to performance. Immersion is really awesome. Take him down. Heal myself. Take him down. In terms of aiming, guys, I'm finding this controller much easier to aim compared to the Noncon Revolution Pro. So yeah, gaming performance, guys, you're definitely getting what you're paying for. And I'm about to die right now. All right, let's get up. And I'm about to die. But yeah, fellas, gaming performance, you're definitely getting the best experience. No lag, pure and smooth, go ahead, fellas, and get this, especially with these extra buttons at the back that I've sort of programmed to use my party over here. Really, really awesome. So in terms of that, guys, you're definitely getting what you're paying for. Last question that I get all the time, guys, is the battery life on this controller itself. So honestly, I've used this controller for a couple of hours, and it's proclaimed that it gives you 40 hours battery life. I can't necessarily say 40 hours because I've only used it for like 4, but I've had no sort of low battery sort of modes on this sort of controller itself. And over here, as you guys can sort of see, is where the battery indicator is itself. And I'm still on green, so I'm pretty lucky to see that you get outstanding battery life on this. So I played for 4 hours on this controller. Good battery life itself. So yeah, fellas, this is probably the best battery life controller I've ever used. The Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. What are my final thoughts? All I can say, fellas, is that for that $249.95 price point, compared to all the other controllers I bought on $300 and $350, I would definitely recommend picking this up. This is an absolutely amazing piece of craft here. Have a look at how premium this controller looks. It feels heavy and it absolutely feels premium. You know, you get a whole lot of features here. You're able to adjust somehow the movement on the left side and right side of the analog stick. So if you want something a bit faster, you could do that. You get yourselves 4 different analog thumbsticks. You're able to really change your D-pad, and of course the really nice ergonomic pads at the back here. Really, really awesome, fellas. So I would definitely recommend picking this up for 249 Australian dollars, or in the US for 150 bucks. This is a definite win for me. And on top of it, guys, to put the icing on top of the cake, you guys grab yourselves a really awesome charging stand. So most premium controllers don't support that, and they don't even have it. But with this one, for a cheaper price point compared to the Revolution Pro controller that I paid 300 bucks for, you don't get that. So I would definitely say this is an epic piece of loot, and the Loot Gamer's seal of approval. Go ahead and pick this up, fellas. I am the Loot Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Deuces.